What's going on, all my boxing fans? God damn it, man. We got one of the best cards of the year. I know it's just February, but the Zone Riyadh season have been putting on some crazy cards. They've been giving us all the boxing fights we've been wanting to see. Instead of all this ducking they got going on, a lot of people getting paid and they stepping up to the plate, man, and giving us these fights that we've been looking forward to. And I just want to get into this card, give y'all my quick predictions. We got an early one tomorrow. Tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. This card will be starting off. I want to say it's about 7, maybe 8 fights. It might be a couple of more that's like under the, like, you know how they usually not just the undercard, but it'd be some like super undercard fighters. But as far as this main card go, man, oh my goodness. Excuse me for some of these names because I swear I went to the video and some of these dudes just got some tongue twisting ass names. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give my predictions. If you look down in the comments, you will see what the records are for these fighters. And I just want y'all to know in the comments who y'all think gonna win these fights, where y'all be tuning in. If you're a big boxing fan, you definitely should be checking it out. So let's get into the card for the zone. Also, another thing I want to say is salute to they whole promotion, man, because this card is only $20, $19.99. When you see a card like this, if you was to see a card like this on any other program, it'd be about $80, maybe 70, 80. And I know some of y'all might, for the big ballers out there, I know y'all like, damn, 70, 80 ain't nothing. No, this is what it's been for a while since Mayweather came along and started. It's like they've been upping the prices. And this one right here, only $20, man. So it's definitely worth it. It'll be on DAZN. Make sure y'all get up at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's kicking off at 10:30. So get up, get your breakfast in your system, and sit back and watch some good fights, man. Kicking off the card, we have Joshua Batisi versus Calum Smith. This is for Joshua's WBO light heavyweight interim title. So I think they said the favorite is Joseph Batista. I'm gonna go with Smith just because he's the older vet, and I think he got a little bit more in the tank. I think he still wants to compete for belts, and I want to see him continue to go with his career. So I'm gonna rock with Smith to win this one to kick the card off. Next fight we have Ajit Kabel versus Zaylee Zhang. Big Bang Zhang is what they call him. He just come off a knockout win over Deontay Wilder. Knocked his ass smooth. Knocked him smooth the hell out, man. I can't. Wilder might be done. I know I've said this a couple of times, but after what Big Bang did to him, I think he should just go ahead and hang him up, man. Hell of a career. But right now, it's about Zaylee Zhang. I think that he can win this WBC interim heavyweight title. The only thing about this is this Adjit guy. He's a smaller heavyweight compared to these big giants. These 6'6" dudes. I want to say he's maybe 6'3", maybe 6'2", 6'3". But once you see the comparison to them in the ring, you can like, damn, like dog, this he's very outmatched. But he been getting them boys up out of there, man. I'm gonna go with Big Bang to win this one because I really want him to set up a fight to where he gets to go finally fight Anthony Joshua Wilder or Daniel Dubois. So I'm gonna rock with Big Bang to win this one. This next fight is Israel Madrimov versus Virgil Ortiz Jr. This is for Ortiz Jr.'s WBC interim super welterweight title. Israel just came off a fight against Terrence Crawford. He looked very good versus Crawford. So with this, I think this is 154. I want to say they went up to like one. Did they fight at 160? No, I take it back. This was that they were at 154. Bud won. He got the best of him. But little buddy, this Israel guy reminds me of Triple G. He's like a smaller Triple G. He hits hard as him. He just wasn't able to get it in on Crawford. But with this fight, man, I think it's going to end in a knockout. This one of them 50-50 fights, I'm not sure who to pick. But what I've seen from the Israel guy, I really don't see him. I only seen a couple of his fights. I can't see him losing back to back. But I haven't really seen many of Virgil Ortiz fights, and they've been saying like he's whatever his record is, you'll see in the comments, he's knocked out pretty much every opponent but one. So if he can get, dude didn't look like he was able to get knocked out with Bud, and Bud got power. So This is a toss up, man. I'm gonna go with Virgil Ortiz to win this one. I'm gonna just rock with Virgil because I want to see them continue to set up these big fights. But if Israel win, like, I wouldn't be mad at that. Next fight on the card is Carlos Adams versus Hamza Shiraz. This is for Adams' WBC middleweight title. The Shiraz dude looks like a big middleweight. He looks way bigger than Carlos. They got him as, I want to say he's a big favorite for this fight. So I'm gonna rock with the favorite for this one just because I think Carlos is he's older and what he said in his press conference. I'm just going off based off from his talking press conference was that he don't think old dude is ready for him yet. And usually those cocky fighters end up losing. They end up getting their ass whooped. So I'm gonna rock with the favorite to win this one. The next one is Josh Petty. He replaced Austin Schofield or Schofield. They were supposed to be fighting Shakur Stevenson. This was supposed to be the fight of the night. Well, not the fight of the night, but a big fight everybody was looking forward to. It's the third to the end of the main event. But damn, man, my thing with this fight is that Josh Padley, I want to say he's undefeated. I've never seen him fight before. Shakur Stevenson has a rep of just being a boring fighter. These are the type of fighters when somebody steps in on short notice. These the ones that he could step in there, kick his ass, and do the opposite of what he usually does and dominate him. And then it's like, oh, maybe he does. Maybe people are fearing this guy. But when it comes to fighting like some of the top dudes or whatever, we really haven't seen it. We keep seeing him fight all these old or washed up people that nobody really heard of, and that's always been my problem. Tank has fought well-known fighters. If you look at both resumes put together, you'll see that Tank fought the more quality fighters. Shakur and Tank need to happen before Tank retires. But like I said, it's hard because, like I said, even with this fight, Stevenson, they said that his camp did something shady to the kid Austin. Something about spreading some what is the little some type of cream and it messed him up or whatever. But he was in the hospital. He posted pictures of it. Blah blah blah. He's out the fight. Josh Padley steps up. They've been talking good shit in the press conference, but when it comes down to it, I think Stevenson is just going to dominate this guy and try to embarrass him. And but hopefully, I just hope after this fight he can get a top 10 fighter that's well known, and DAZN can keep on continue pushing him to fight quality fighters, and he could get his name out there. If he's really better than Tank, this is your time to prove it with somebody, the top dogs. The next fight is the co-main event. Another fight was replaced. Joshua Parker was supposed to be taking on Daniel Dubois for a belt. Um, Daniel Dubois came up sick. He had an illness. He's not able to fight on 2 days' notice, 48 hours. Martin Bacoli has stepped in. If you don't know who that is, you will find out tomorrow. This guy just got through beating the living hell out of Jared Anderson, an up and coming heavyweight that we thought was going to watch him. Well, at least I thought was going to watch him. I thought he was going to make it embarrassing, but he destroyed this dude, man. And he fight like George Foreman. He heavy like him, throw uppercuts. He uses his jab, keeps his defender opponent away from him. And I got him pulling off the upset on 48 hours just because, yes, Joseph Parker has fought some quality fighters. He's fought some of the best. But to me, it's like he doesn't perform well against the top guys. Now, anybody like he beat Wilder. That's not saying much because Wilder on his way out, but he was embarrassing Wilder at some point in the fight. I just believe Bacoli is one of them heavyweights that people been ducking, and like he didn't put the whole division on notice. So I'm a rock with Bacoli to pull this off in the main co-main event. Let's get into the main event. The main event of the evening is a rematch from a couple of months ago. Arthur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol. This is for the undisputed light heavyweight title. WBA, WBC, IBF, WBO, and the ring belts. All the belts are on the line. Only one person can come away with these belts. There will be no draw, possibly a knockout, but I think this will go to a decision again. And I think Beterbiev will win again just because he just showed that he was the better boxer. Even when Bivol starts showing that he can hang with him, Beterbiev, I think he just punch harder. That's what it is. When you punch a little bit harder, it makes you not confident to get back in there and get your punches off. And I just think the same thing will happen. I don't see either one of these fighters getting knocked out, but we'll see what type of fighter Bivol is. This is the first time he's fighting somebody in a rematch. I want to say, can he bounce back? Did he learn his lesson from the last fight, or will he just get in there and put on the same performance and just try his best, and Arthur comes out the winner? So I'm going to go with Beterbiev to remain the champ even at the age of 40. So those are my predictions for the card. Again, I have Callum Smith. I got Zaylee, Big Bang Zane, Virgil Ortiz Jr., Hamza Shiraz, Shakur Stevenson, Martin Bacoli, and in the main event, I have the defending champ, Arthur Beterbiev, to remain the champ in that light heavyweight division. That's all I got for boxing, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, leave some comments. Let me know what y'all think about the card. After these fights, I'll make a results video and let y'all know who won, and we'll get into who some of these fighters should fight next. So that's all I got for boxing, y'all. Like, share, subscribe to the Meet You from the Midwest podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Leave some comments. Make sure you subscribe. Get this channel going.